At the court today, the Isese people, they exhibited themselves in an orderly manner. They exhibited themselves in a more friendly manner. They exhibited themselves in more approachable manners as opposed to you, the people of Islam.
Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share with your friends to have access to this kind of content that you have here. Don't forget to subscribe. I love and respect you. I'll be right back.
Endangering that one life that God has given you because you want to prove points. I think no one should go and copy exactly what Tanya Long had done and say they want to do the same. But on the other hand, I respect the gentleman who had gone out to burn the Okweleifa, Bible and the Quran, in the sense that when I saw the video, I am not quick to condemn people. I don't form like that. I listened to him. In the first video, he burnt all these items. Now, the next video, he explained why he had done that. He was only trying to put a point across that all these things, they are objects. We are human beings before these objects. Before the Bible, before the Quran, before the Okweleifa, before the Okweleifa. We are human beings. We are human beings first and foremost. Which is why I say a lot of religious leaders cannot teach me their religion. I do not admire them so much that I will want to form part of their religion. But then I admire a babalawo. I know a babalawo who is so sweet, who is so welcoming, he will respect you. I know a Yeye Osun that is so very humbling, that will so humble herself so much that you will want to form part of what they do. That's the irony. If we get it, we get it. If we get it, we get it. If you don't get it, peace be upon us. So, thank God, Tanya Long committed what he committed in the southwest part of Nigeria. And God, the universe, did not put it in the minds of those people when he was abducted to have probably lynched him to death or burnt him alive and things like that, because we have seen these things happening. Fatima Adinowo, good evening. Amodu, good evening. Having said all of this, let it be known to all the people practicing Islam that want to go for the head of Tanya Long, that the more they do, I saw the video from the court today, and I saw their reaction. Some of the people of Ilorin, I saw the way they erected, they appeared. They harassed the lawyers, the 2 or 3 counsels that stood in for Tanya Long. They harassed them so much. They threw stones at them. Whereas the Onijagidijagan people, this is for the Muslims that are fighting Tanya Long. Contact your leaders, the people that you get advice from in Saudi Arabia. I am sure 1 or 2 of them will tell you Muslims to put a stop to what you are doing. Because what you may not know, in retrospect, is that you are only gaining more adherents for the religion of Isese. Abdullah, good evening. Unfortunately so, you are only winning more adherents to the Isese religion, because it was evident when they went to court today. But unfortunately, a lot of you that will be judging this video, you so-called Muslims that are fighting, a lot of you that will be watching this video and condemning us here, boyin dada. Teba farabale, teba gbon nkan tí mo sọ dada. Ìbáyé yín. Mi ò gbèjà ẹni kankan. But I'm just saying to us, gbogbo nkan láyé wọn tún wọn sí ni. So I was saying earlier, some of your leaders in Saudi Arabia, àwọn tẹ́ máa ń gbọ́rọ̀ sí lẹ́nu. They will tell you honestly to stop all that you are doing. At the court today, the Isese people, they exhibited themselves in an orderly manner. They exhibited themselves in a more friendly manner. They exhibited themselves in more approachable manners as opposed to you, the people of Islam. throwing stones, wanting to fight and all that. Now I say, Aniteba Patani alone, let him even get such judgment, which will not be. Which will not be. I did put a disclaimer again that I am not fighting for Tani alone, but fighting for fairness amongst people. That's what I'm talking about. If I were someone who didn't have a religion and I am wanting to form part of a religious movement or a certain religion, the way and manner that the Muslims comported themselves today at the court, at the hearing, unfortunately, the appellation did not go in favor of Tani Olong. They had to go and apply in writing. The councils thought they could get Tani Olong out on bail orally. But then the judging was that getting him bail orally does not substantiate. It was not enough. So they'd been asked to go and write in and send it to the court in 3 days or so, which will be done. All of the energy, the Muslim brothers and sisters fighting so hard over this Tani Olong issue, all of the energies you are exerting, if you begin to exert them positively in educating fellow Muslims, if you exert such energies positively to say, yes, he has done something that we do not like in our religion, that our religion does not tolerate, yet we forgive him. You were able to do that with Iya Osun, because who knows? Maybe Iya Osun was a planned job. I don't know. Don't quote me. Maybe Iya Osun is so impoverished that she didn't have a choice. But in Tani Olong's case, Oduroton, then because you have made him a star, òun náà ní counsel, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ní àwọn counsel tó nágbára, òun náà ní powerful counsel. That is what you are doing, whether you know it or you don't know it. All this money you guys contributed to pay legal fees. Hey, Sisto. Sisto. Sisto, good evening. It's good to see you. Good evening. How is the family? Báwo ni iṣẹ́ lẹ́ni? All this so much money that you are wasting away, because at the end of the day, there are precedences and the law will go by that. Has anyone done the same as Tani Olong did prior to now? Has their head been cut off? I don't know whether what applies in Kwara State judiciary is Sharia law. I may not know now. I may find out. I may know if I find out whether Tani Olong is going to be judged. The case will be done according to the Sharia law. But what I think is that you can correct people. You can even correct somebody that has hurt you so much. We have seen so many evil things done to people. We have seen parents whose children were killed. When they got to court, they saw the one who has killed their children. And they have said to the judge, let him go. If you put him in prison for the rest of his life, it does not apport us anything. It does not bring our child back. Let him go. Let him go and be reorientated. Let him go for re-education. Let him go and learn better ways of living. And even if they have been jailed, we have seen parents of victims who have said to the judges, this perpetrator that has done something really bad to our child, to our husband, to our mother, to our baby, and so on and so forth, we forgive him. We have seen people who were gravely offended, gravely hurt. They have hugged the ones that offended them. They hugged the one who caused them so much pain in their lives. They showed them love, even in return. That is humanity. And in saying that, I have seen a Muslim family hug a Christian fellow who murdered their children, 2 children. In America, most of these that I'm saying happened in America. Happy New Week, Axon Don, good evening. We have seen it. Life, ni. Me. We have seen people. This particular one, 2 children were killed. The parents are Muslims. They are from Senegal. They live in New York somewhere. And this person killed 2 of their children. When they got to court, they asked to see the one, even though he was in shackles. And the father of the victim said to him, "You have caused my family hurt that may never heal. But if we remain in anger, it will kill us earlier than if we remain in love. For that reason, we forgive you. We let go of you. We leave it to posterity." And they faced the judge. Can I hug him? The man hugged the one that had killed his 2 boys. 2 grown boys. Can you do that? Can I do that? Bitterness has eaten so deep in most of our minds. Bitterness, unnecessary anger. Because we carry the burden of impoverishedness. We carry the burden. We call ourselves name we shouldn't call ourselves. Poor. Because we say, oh, poverty tikpa Nigeria. Is it not the same Nigeria? Is it not the same Lagos state that we saw the man who took dominion out of the water, yet he was ready to dip hands in his pocket to give the mama to care for dominion? Humanity. Is it not the same Nigeria where everybody is chasing after money? Is it not the same Nigeria where they will say, me olishi? Why can't we try to live in love? Why do we want Tanyolong dead? Who is an advocate of God? I told us a few days ago. Hey, Professor, Daddy Pai, Ekalesa. Oh, Amakas TV, how are you? Good evening. Happy birthday to Ali Amin. Look at the big humanitarian work that Amakas TV did regarding this Dominion baby and the family. Would you have known that Amakas TV has a baby who is 3 months old today? Dominion himself is 1 month old today. As a matter of fact, we all got it wrong. We were all saying, oh, 2-month-old baby. Some people saying 3-month-old baby. Apparently, it was said on Amakas TV that the baby clocked 1 month today. So therefore, when the mother, was dealing with, whatever she was dealing with and threw the baby in the water, the baby was barely 2 weeks old. The baby was barely 2 weeks old, maybe 2 weeks and some days when it happened. It was a fresh baby, newly born. Imagine that they share the same birth date. It is not just a coincidence. Let us write it down. There's a reason for it. It is the same Amakas that sought the family out and put them in the limelight for people to support them. Daddy Pai says Tanyolong court travels is strengthening him towards an unprecedented religious legal battle. Believe me, at the end, Daddy Pai, at the end, Tanyolong will ride a beautiful white horse on the streets of Ilorin, downtown victoriously. Prof, my own Daddy Pai. Shibi, I haven't called you. Lori Oro Tanyolong. You and I have not spoken in maybe 2 months. Ìbá pé a jọ sọ̀rọ̀ ni, ǹbá máa sọ pé bí à ń torí pé a ti jọ sọ̀rọ̀. This is exactly what I have been saying. I really hope they listen. Instead, they will come at me and say they are better Muslims. Oh, don't mind her. She says she's a Muslim. She says she's kinikon. She says she's kinikon. Where is that person? Okay. Want to delete it. You saw that I didn't say anything about her comments. I just wanted to ban her from the thing. My brother Olariwaju Shonke, good evening. You know what Professor Gunriola, my own daddy pie, has said here is exactly what I have been saying. Why do we like to fight so much? Don't you know that some Muslims are not happy when they are reading comments and people are saying, oh, these Muslims are very unforgiving. Oh, these Muslims are this. Oh, these Muslims are that. So Muslims are not happy about it because that is not the way they are. I just told us about a Muslim father. Excuse me, I just eaten before I came on the chat. I said when I got home, I'll do the chat, but I was so hungry. I'd only had tea all day. I'd only had some cappuccino and a piece of cake. So I got home. First, I treated myself. I ate some nice rice and stew. Oh, wicked. Oh, wicked. You know, that's exactly what I said, Daddy Pie. Daniel Long will ride a beautiful white horse on the streets of Ilorin downtown victoriously because the people that do it in the north, that's why they do it very quickly. They kill people, make them martyrs. They make people die martyrically. They make people die as martyrs. Because they know that the moment Tiobati Dodo Joba, I only marry jungle justice, but for all the people, Tiwati Sun ni North, for all the people, Tiwati Ba, for all of these people that they have killed in some of these northern states, what has it brought to them? Except for the feel-good factor. The feel-good factor that, oh yeah, he had done something or said something blasphemous and we have killed him and, that's it. Other than that, nothing else. Annie, all the money you are spending in this legal battle, all the noise you are making, I saw them today and some other Muslims will see it today and feel, how have I been a part of this kind of people? Except for Muslims who know their worth, who know their onions, who knows their scheisse. For those that understand German, if you know your scheisse, you may just think that's their own thing. It doesn't form part of my own Islam, But how many can do that? How many will reason like that? There are so many Muslims that will see what you did in court today and will not be happy that his brethren are exhibiting this kind of attitude. Yeah, throwing stones at people. Come on, we're not in Palestine. Ilorin is not the Gaza Strip. Please, my brother, my sister, who may form part of the religion of Islam, it is not the right thing to do. It is not even civil to be doing that. The way to show your religion to people is to show humanity, to exhibit humanitarian traits, is to show love, is to be peaceful, is to show forgiveness. Oh, thank you, Nkechi. Nga, thank you. Bamijoko Yetunjola Rewaju. Good evening. Yokola Ekalema, good evening, ma. Do we not have some of these Muslim people cursing so hard on themselves, cursing one another's wives, cursing one another's families? Daniel Long is an angel from Eledumare to release Yoruba race from foreign bondage. Oh. Kofanle Ifanshe. Kofanle Ifanshe. Listen, the Muslims fighting Daniel Long, honestly, they need to go back, have a rethink, meet amongst themselves, have a rethink, and change their modus operandi. They need to change their modus operandi. Because if they continue in this manner, honest, just like Daddy Pai said, they are winning the battle, the legal battle for Tanyolong themselves. Now, how many times have we seen pro-Tanyolong people throwing stones at people? How many times have we seen pro-Tanyolong people saying they will kill other people? But we have seen some of you Muslim brethren threatened even the councils. We have seen you threatened even Tanyolong's council. They have another case tomorrow. I think Tanyolong has another case in another court tomorrow. You know, the more he's appearing in court, is having appearances, the more popularity he gets. The more people are interested in him. The more you encourage people to like him. I won't be surprised when people start denouncing the religion, all in the name of not having the inability to forgive and take matters constructively. Okay, Lola Sokomi, poor Muslims are disgraced. Not all of them. You see, this is one thing I don't do. To an extent, you may be right, Lola Sokomi, but when we talk, we need not generalize, because I know people from Kwara who are Muslims but will not exhibit in this manner. We have said it here before. Maybe you were not here, maybe you were here. Education matters a lot. And when we say education, when we say awareness, it is not only school education. You can even educate yourselves. You can even educate yourselves. Be awoke. Be awoke. You know, not all Kwara Muslims. It's just unfortunate. How about in Oshun? How about in Ede? What some Muslim clerics are doing? They commit very atrocious offenses. Yet they will stand by it. It's not all of them. I know when we talk like this, it's because we're not happy and we just say, oh, our Muslims Kwara want to. No, not all of them. I know people from Kwara who are Muslims and who will not exhibit their Islam in this manner of, in this way. No, I know them. I know them. It's a religious revolution, Daddy Pai. Honestly. It's a religious revolution. And like the gentleman said, where is he again? He said, Tanyolong, religion without enlightenment, knowledge, and understanding is a waste of time and of life. You got to be enlightened. You've got to move with the time. You've got to move with the time. Good evening, Bami Jokoye today. How do you exhibit your religion? How do I exhibit my religion? Do I exhibit it in welcoming ways to other people? Do I exhibit my religion in ways? Okbari. C'est pas fini. When the Frenchman says, c'est pas fini, inje ko tan lo nje be, inje o tan. Arinola Omola says, I am done with religion. Gary, auntie. You see that? A lot of young people, Babanla revolution. Look, you see, she even makes bold to say, I am done with Islam. Mashiu. Because you judge people too much. You people. You judge. All you do is to judge and to condemn. Mashiu. Isn't it very sad? You know how many messages I get? From we started this chat, I have got messages. Auntie, mi ò lọ sí church mo. Mo ti di onífá. Even I want to close mommy bí iṣan. And I was happy for them. Don't get me wrong. I was really happy for them because people are being loosened. Bondages are being broken. Shackles are being broken. Ẹni tó súnmọ́ mi bí iṣan. They were very devoted Christians. Very devoted Christians. Auntie, mo ti di yeye Ọ̀ṣun. I was very happy. I was very, very happy. You know why I'm happy? Because they are able to express what they practice. What is our own? Nǹkan tiwa. You see, when I practice ojútìlà. C'est pas fini. Njo otan bi. Non jebe ti French ba ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. C'est pas. Kò ń ṣe ce n'est pas o. Ce n'est pas. It is not. Ni ce n'est pas. C'est pas fini. Ǹjẹ́ ò tán. Wọ́n ṣe ń kọ́ yàtọ̀ síra wọn kò jọra wọn. Est-ce que c'est pas fini? Tó bá ń gbọ́ yọkọlú kò wá tán bí. Ìyàwó gbọ́kàn ṣánlẹ̀ ọkọ yọké yọkọlú kò wá tán bí. Látọdún tá ti ń sọ. Ó ti tó. Ẹ má exhibit ara yín báyìí. Ẹ má ṣe báyìí. Ẹ má display báyìí. Irọ́ ni. Ẹ fire ara yín lórí social media ìgbàgà. Ẹ búyàwó ara yín. Ẹnìkan ló máa mọ ẹni tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ò bímọ tó máa fi bú. Ẹnìkan ló máa mọ ẹni tí wọ́n gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó máa fi bú. Ẹnìkan gbogbo ẹ̀dùn ọkàn èèyàn ẹ̀yin ni mo rí ẹ̀yin Muslims yìí tẹ́ ẹ̀ wá ń ṣèjọ̀gbọ̀n nísìnyí pẹ̀lú Tani Ọlọ́run mo rí yín tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń tọwọ́ bọ ìjọmọlúàbí ara yín. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa rí ẹni tó dóko tí ò yẹ kó dó. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa rí ẹni tó bímọ níbi tí ò yẹ kó bímọ sí. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa rí ẹni tó yàn àlè níbi tí ò yẹ kó yàn àlè sí. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa rí ẹni tó gbé kòkò kaná. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa rí ẹni tó figi ṣe. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa rí ẹni tí ò figi ṣe. Ẹ mú ìjọmọlúàbí ara yín ẹ tọwọ́ bọ pẹ́rẹpẹ́rẹ. Mi ò mọ ibi kankan tí Islam ti sọ wípé ká máa ti ọwọ́ bọ ìjọmọlúàbí ara wa. Good evening, Láti Àánú Mercy. Èmi ò mọ̀ ẹnìkan lè sọ fún mi. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ máa wọlé sá. Uncle Bíọ́dún Odus Apẹ́lúkọ Zachariah. Ẹ kálẹ́ sá ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta. Wọ́n ní the truth is bitter. Uncle mi tí mo kí is a Christian. Ilé kan náà láti jáde ní Kòròdú. Is a Christian. I practice Islam. Ẹnìkan ò ní ẹnìkan lára. Níbi táwa ti wá, èmi ò tiẹ̀ gbọ́ rí níbi tèmi ti wá. Ibi àwọn ní other parts of the southwest lèmi ti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́. Ní orí social media lèmi ti rí pé àwọn èèyàn máa ń bára wọn jà. The atrociousness that we exhibit nínú religion yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká bára wa sòótọ́ because a máa pariwo tá bá rí pastor kan tó ṣe kinní kan ṣe bá a máa pariwo a bá ní pariwo tá bá rẹ́ nìkan pastor yẹn ó gé orí èèyàn ó fi ṣòwò ó gé ìkànnà ẹ̀ ó gé ẹsẹ̀ èyí títẹ̀ àwa alára wa ń kọ́. Do you know how many people have reached? Ó sú mi ní ọ̀sán yìí mo gba call ó ya paya stick mo gba calls I had to be like mo ti rí miss call lọ́gàràràràrà mo ti rí message lọ́gàràràràrà what is going on? Mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá lọ pé okay all right yeah that video went far video àná pé I'll talk about it. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni tàwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n rò bí pé ilé ayé ti parí wọ́n believe pé àwọn poor wọ́n believe pé àwọn wà in poverty. I quickly addressed that. Mi ò lè wọnú inbox oníkálukú kí n máa sọ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. No, that's why I addressed it openly. We all face challenges. Ìyẹn mo ṣe nírọ̀lẹ́ kí n tó wọlé briefly yẹn. Religion without unforgiving spirit is atrocious. For real. Islam tí èèyàn kan ṣe àní ẹyọ kan yẹn mi kì í fẹ́ máa sọ lójú ọlọ́rọ̀ ọmọ mi lẹni tó ní ọ̀rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ tí n bá ń bá ọmọ mi tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ màá máa ṣe níṣe pé mò ń gbé kúrò lọ́kàn ẹ̀ màá máa ṣe bíi pé mò ń wéèvẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí abiyamọ gẹ́gẹ́ bíi pé mo ní àwọn ọmọ náà tí wọ́n ti ń bímọ ipe èèyàn ń ṣe ẹ̀sìn kan ẹ̀sìn yẹn ni pé kẹ́ gba ọmọ ní ọwọ́ èèyàn ẹ̀sìn tẹ́ ń ṣe I can't títí di èní mi ò lè fathom ẹ̀. I can act up when I'm speaking to my daughter. It happened to. I can act up. I can want to, try to be bold. But deep down, I can't freaking get it. I can't freaking get it. Níjọ́ tí mo ti rìn mi ò rírí. Àwọn èèyàn yẹn dẹ̀ live. Ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé abiyamọ kan tí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ tó gbé wọn ní inú mi dẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí. bí ọmọ mi ṣe dàgbà tó it is because of you I have big belly. You are going to pay for the tummy tuck. You are going to pay for my surgery when I have to go and do my tummy tuck surgery. That woman has been deprived of talking to her children. Islam yẹn. Come on. For the sake of it. Okay, to you. Any sisi náà ní mental health issues. Haba. Ẹni tó ní mental health issues. Tí wọ́n confine sí mental health hospital. Ṣì bí ṣe ta ṣe rí ni. Tí wọ́n confine sí mental health hospital. Social services á sì gbé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ kí ọ̀dọ̀ títí wa. Nínú Islam wa. Ní Nàìjíríà lèmi ti rí. Wípé ẹ̀yin sọ pé nítorí ẹnìkan ní mental health issues. Lọ́dọ̀ títí yín. Ẹ̀yin wá mú ọmọ ẹ̀. No, that's not what you're doing. What exactly you're doing? You're exerting undue power over the poor female citizen, mother of those little children. Because you believe you're powerful than she is. That's what you're doing. Because you think you want to snuff life out of her. That is àwọn kan tún nìyẹn oní Islam yìí náà ni. Is that kind of person going to show me Islam? No. That kind of person cannot show me his religion. I don't want to be part of his religion. No, man. If I wasn't sure of myself, that kind of person will make some people run away from the religion of Islam. Àbí àmọ́ nǹkan tá à ń sọ ni. Ṣé ara Islam náà nìyẹn? And so on and so forth. Exactly. What has Quran and Bible invented in our lands? What jobs do we have in our lands that these books have created? Umashi wa alaikum salam alaja kubra. Aikale. Sooner or later, Yoruba language will be tagged as a taboo if our traditional rulers and politicians failed to make them compulsory. Yoruba ethics from primary to secondary school education. I've been saying it. Not only Yoruba ethics, and even diversity has got to be included in our curriculum in schools. Láti elementary. Kí oníkálùkù mọ̀ láti bọ̀wọ̀ fúnra wọn. Sooner or later. Honestly, I'm just reading comments. Yoruba land is faced with existential threat. Today is Tanya Long. Tomorrow will be somebody else. I've been saying that. Àwa Yorùbá ni kí a tún èrò ara wa pa, kí a mọ ohun tí à ń ṣe, ká má jẹ́ kí wọ́n fi ike gba góòlù tó kù lọ́wọ́ wa mọ́. A ò kì í ṣe ọmọ Arab àti Jew. Ẹ̀sìn tí kò ní ìfẹ́ àti ìdáríjì. Oh my God. Bámi jókòó Yétúndé Ọlárìnwájú. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé forgiveness wà nínú àwọn religion yìí? Àwọn tó ń practice ẹ̀, àwọn tó wà ní leading positions mostly of practicing it. Àwọn lámúnibú ni ẹran bí ẹ. Àwọn ni. Mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ṣẹ́rí, mo ti rí gbogbo nǹkan. Ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo rọra sọ briefly, ibi tó hit mi dé. Tán bá ní mo ní course láti lọ sí ìlú yẹn, mo ní mi ò fẹ́ lọ sí ìlú tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ọ̀ṣun state because wọ́n ní ọ̀gbẹ́ni náà ó máa ń pè àwọn èèyàn jókòó, ó máa ń ṣe lecture, á convert àwọn Christian, á convert wọn sí Muslim. Ìgbà tó ọ̀gbẹ́ni náà wá sí London, unfortunately mo wà Nàìjíríà, tí n bá wà London mo fẹ́ lọ bá, n tí n fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn, n tó ṣe fún ọmọbìnrin yẹn sisi yẹn ni mo fẹ́ bí pé ṣé n tí mo ṣe ń bú mo ní course láti lọ sí ìlú tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ to attend a party. I purposely did not go because mo pé tí n bá débẹ̀ màá wá ọ̀gbẹ́ni yẹn mi ì sì mọ ohun tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀, màá wá màá sì confront ẹ̀, màá sì bí pé ẹ̀gbọ́n náà in a respectful manner. I'm hardly ever rude to people. Màá bí pé ẹjọ́ sá nǹkan báyìí, and I'm sure he wouldn't want to hear such a thing. I can't get it off of my head. Ọmọ mi tó ti dàgbà, tó ti ń dágbé on his own. Wàláì ní ọ̀sán yìí mo pè é. mo ti pè é ní ẹ̀mẹ́rin nígbà tí kò dá mi lóhùn ní ẹ̀mẹ́rin òun gangan mọ̀ nígbà tó máa pè padà mo ní listen mo ti fẹ́ pe police station ọmọ àgbàlagbà nìyẹn mo ní listen ọ̀gbẹ́ni mo ti fẹ́ pe police station mo ti sọ fún ẹ pé tí o ò bá ti pè mí in 2 days but mom why àjọ wà nílùú kan náà o ò pè mí lánàá àtijẹ́ta ni mo ti gbóhùn ẹgbẹ̀yìn mo wá pè é lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́rin ò gbé fóònù tí kìí ṣe pé o wà lábroad ó kú sẹ́rin ni ó ní that's my mom ẹnìkan wá wà odindi ọmọ àgbàlagbà ni ẹnìkan wá wà ẹ wá kó ọmọ wẹ́wẹ́ kò ní mental health issues ẹ̀yin gangan lẹ fẹ́ fún ní mental health issues and you think that what you are doing ipe lóòótọ́ ẹ ti fún ní mental health issues but ọlọ́run ò jọ yín ọlọ́run ò jọ yín how can people be so evil irú religion wo la ń practice irú religion wo la ń practice yẹn changing our family must do ìjọ Ọ̀rúnmìlà. Oh, Gbenga Yodele Odua, your mom calls you every day. Oh, equality and diversity is totally lost amongst our people. So teaching our children this topic from liars called teachers in our society is a waste. Itoniya Itosono TV Yeshe. Walaikum salam, Usman Hazan. Eh? Your Hajj is in Yoruba land. Spend your flight fare on the vulnerable and poor people. Yes, I've said this a lot of times. Spend your flight fare on the vulnerable and poor people in your communities. Oludumare is everywhere. One year they gave me Mecca. I said, I looked around me. I searched for somebody that it would be beneficial to and gave to them. Some of these guys are so greedy. Even when people offer it to them, every year they will still go only for show-offs. This is the fourth time Timon Sheyi Mecca, Timon Yokuru. I only left Eyi Mecca Ile because my father is no more. Because my mother is no more. If my parents were here, as old as I am, my father will not allow it. This is the fourth time. Jokoto Yolalekon, good to be here today. You're always on point. Please keep it up. Well, we're going to try our best. We'll keep saying it. We may sound like a lone voice in the wilderness, but hey, it'll catch up. Usman Hassan, thank you. And I only wear it because I like it for myself. But if my father were here, I will not. It is not there to exhibit Islam. You know, I just put it. What manner of Islam do you practice that is not tolerant? What manner of Islam do you practice that is unforgiving? What manner of Islam do you practice that lacks humanitarian basis? Eh? Ramat. Still, people. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí yẹn tún sọ. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí yẹn tún sọ. Oníjọ̀gbọ̀n. Is it not the Bible that told Christians that yí ẹsẹ̀ rẹ sí apá kan, má ṣe pa kòkòrò ni, kòkòrò tí ìwọ kò lè dá, Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè dá. Move your feet. Don't step on the ant. Ant, kòkòrò. Kòkòrò. Yí ẹsẹ̀ rẹ sí apá kan. Má ṣe pa kòkòrò ni, kòkòrò tí ìwọ kò lè dá, Ọlọ́run ọba ló lè dá. Tí Bíbélì yẹn bá lè sọ pé kéèyàn má hurt kòkòrò, how much more odindi èèyàn? I am sure there are similar verses in the Quran that says we must not hurt one another. Why do we exhibit Islam in such a way that, comes across as moronic, as lacking empathy? Olagoke Ayuba Olawale, you are watching from my town. Good evening. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. How is Ikorodu? Thank you. You understand? Looters, crooks, agbejoro kingpins sends thousands of people to Hajj. It baffles me a lot. And their chicken okpolo ladani. Listen, otoro ama dabi sokuso. And they send them every year and they go and they're happy. They go and they're happy. Some people even go there. They do not even know what they are going there to do. After all, going to Hajj is not the first pillar of Islam. Iman, Salat, Zakat, Zaom, Hajj. Shebi bon shetoni. Ni ìgbàgbọ́ nínú Ọlọ́run. Iman, faith. Your faith in Allah. How is your faith in Allah? What manner of faith have you in Allah? Is it that lacks humanitarian basis? Is it that is unforgiving? Is it that is non-empathic? Is it that drives you to go and hurt a fellow human being? Is it that makes you to say evil about other people? When we were told in some parts of Surah Al-Baqarah that when we say evil of our brothers, of one another, it is like eating their flesh. Yet we do it. Now when they say Iman Salat, that Iman, how strong is your faith? They say prayers is next. How often do you pray? Do you just bang your head on the floor? How often do you pay your zakat? The Islam you are doing. The Islam you are doing. Come on, man. Teach me what I don't know. Followed by your fasting. Then Hajj. My mom is a Muslim. She's the nicest human I have ever met. Do you know? My father is a Muslim. And when people come to our house, when people see my family, they ask us very embarrassing questions. They ask, are you Christians? A lot of times, people ask my dad, Alaji, she be Muslim. And it hits my dad really badly. What do you mean? What do you mean saying we are be Muslim? Because we have been so labeled. We have been so labeled. The Islam my parents instilled in me is that which taught me to care for other people, regardless of their faith. Is that Islam that taught me to respect other people's opinion? Is that taught me to be empathic towards other people, to regard other people's feelings? How about you tell me you're a Muslim and you didn't take into consideration somebody, a young mother? You hurt her so bad, you thought you will make her, that madness you were talking about, you want to make sure she's mad. But Olong Junilo, when that will not work, you still went ahead to do things that will hurt her more. But God is sustaining the young woman. I don't want to know that kind of Muslim. All the Muslims going for Tani Olong's neck, but they are able to become friends with Iya Osun because Iya Osun is impoverished, because Iya Osun can be easily, she's an easy target. because Iya Osun wants to go to Mecca and put in Mecca and show off that she has gone to Mecca, because she has promised Iya Osun heaven and earth that she has never seen in her life, or that she thinks she may never see in her life. Berolong. Otumba Kesi Alatishi. Honestly, if not for the Muslim man Oshupa Adini of Osiland I stayed with during my school days, I would never believe in humanity. He is a saint. May God keep him. That is why I say, it is not right. When somebody said earlier, Ikwe Kwara Muslims, that's why I said no. We need not generalize. I know Quran Muslims that are really good people that will make you fall in love with Islam. Yes, 26, that's what I believe. She was possibly bullied to submission. Whereas Tanya Long could not be bullied to submit. She could easily be manipulated, says my darling sister Ibailola Oyegoke. Imagine, where did she put that faith before? Ish. I'm a Christian, and the man will even tell us Christian saying in his house to go to church on Sunday. Exactly. My father would do the same. My father would say to Christian tenants, Christian taxi drivers. My father at the time, though he worked in the bank, he had so many taxis. And he would tell them, no, Michael, why she send your Sunday? They will want to come on Sunday for overtime. Oh, but she send your Sunday. Lossy church. Yet he will still pay them commission. Otumba Ikezi, your program is just like a therapy to some of us. Oh, thank you, Otumba Latishe Eshegoni. Thank you for your big support for this program. Thanks so much for your big support. What is the meaning of the 4 million spent on pilgrimage to Mecca without having a mind of forgiveness and fear of God? It is just unfortunate. For real. I'm liking my kind of Nigerians. I'm liking this kind of Nigerians. People that can say the truth. Thank you, Alaja Kubra. In fact, Debbie by Timon Sope, I know my mother's mother has family in Ilorin. My mother's mother built a mosque in Itakure, in Ilorin, way from when I was a kid. And she hardly goes there. They come to her in Lagos. Alaja Kubra Pelo says, I am a Muslim from Kwara. I can categorically say that we are not like that at all. No, Egmomi, I need education ni. Education ton fun awon omo yen ni. Igba ton ba ti lo le kiu se bi ton ba feed won no ma dagba pelu. A lot of them. Eti o lo le kiu no, but you need access, ti o wa aware, ti o need access information. Ti o need access information kankan. Nton ba ko won no ma mo. That is why, and lati ja awon eyan wa, and lati ja awon eyan wa. If we are in our localities, let us speak up. Let us say to people, no, respect other people's religion. Regardless, toloro ban shoro. If you don't want to be there, run away from there. Don't stay there. Toloshun ban bo oshun. Run away from it. Don't go there. Ilorin Muslims are being aided and abetted by the Kwara state government, and the Emirates is feeling the situation underneath. Correct. I share your opinion, sir. Professor John Ogunriola. Honestly, I believe same too. I believe same. Daddy Pie. I believe same. Honestly. Come on. Igbai says religion intolerance of no equal. Elijah Kubra says Islam condemns intolerance. Haba. It just I need the one, even the Islamic leader, Tony Inyetuwala share Deni Benye. Toman Sokwe Omu engage awon. It tries to be like Ahmed Didat, that kind of the thingy. And he talks to people of other religion, trying to convert them to Islam. With all of the education he is purported to have, into one inu oligoni kudarara mi orokuba Islam. Wa alaikum salam Rajina Olajide. Yes, they are being aided. Well, Kwara state governments, their hands are folded. If the Emirates is supporting the Muslims that are against Tanyolong, if the Emirate is failing it, There's so much that the Kwara State government can do. Thankfully so. The governor in Kwara State is a Muslim, while the deputy is a Christian. That's where people are dumb and stupid. If Uncle Razak and Kayode Alabi can run the government together, think. Put it in your head. He's there. He still commented something on my profile yesterday. The deputy governor is my very good friend. He's my brother. Go and check my main profile. You see, Kayode Alabi. He's a public figure. He's a deputy governor. His Excellency. I can mention his name. In the days of when we're campaigning for Buhari, he's the one, whenever we make posts, when we're campaigning, he'll make BAM. He always writes BAM. We call him Mr. BAM. He's a brother. He's a good friend. The deputy governor in Kwara State, very peaceful human being. The governor himself, very peaceful human being. They are brothers. Even before they are governor and deputy governor, they are brothers. Look at that, how they work well together. Even before they are governor and deputy governor, they are brothers. They are of different faith, but they work so good together. Don't you see that as a good example? Before they became governor and deputy, they were brothers. So is that not enough good example for you to follow? The hands of the government are tied. Walaikum salam, Nasir Raji. What in more Facebook than share, please kindly share, love, like, and invite more people to join us. Okay, share the video. If you're joining us for the first time, click the like button, click the love button, invite your friends to join us here. Before we go and sleep, honestly, I have not got the names of all of you for data. I'm still waiting for, I've got only some names already. So send your names so that I send them in one go. Send your names. You know yourselves that you need the data. Please, if you don't need it, don't get it. We want to be sharing the data so that our young friends or our friends that may want to watch the video, that may want to watch what we're doing, but will not have the data, so that they can see, they can be part of us, and they will not be missing out. Send your details. Send your details inbox. Please send them. I've only got some, and we still have some more to go. If you know yourself, you have not sent your details, send your details. You know the number to send it to. You know to inbox me. Please remember to do it. If not, it will roll over until next weekend again. Or you want me to enjoy your data? Or you want me to be the one from last week has not finished? That's why you have not collected this one. And Papa wa dada ni won da wa lola. The batting back, Emma Shadra fun, Emma Shadra fun delay one, Emma Shadra fan one, just like I do every time. Only I want fake our young people on my call. And I like the fact that we have a lot of young people on this platform. At least youth. Let's put it that way. What kind of Christian are you? I mean, Ijeyon before religion. Ijeyon before. Kini Ijeyon eh? Irú nǹkan wo ló ń ṣe gangan? Irú nǹkan wo ló ń ṣe? Are you the Muslim that will call Raji Nasiru Olajide? Ah, Raji, can you see Usman Hassan? He's a bad man. Oh, do you know that he has done? Are you that kind of Muslim that you trepidate? All you do, all you do in your life is to impede in people's path, is to stand as a blockage to people's progress. Are you that who reduces people to rubbles with words that come out of your mouth? When Prophet Muhammad himself, he married a teenager. I know you don't like to hear that, but it's the truth. Peace be upon him. A lot of you don't like to hear that, but it's the truth. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he married Sote, he married teenager, which some of our northern brothers level upon to engage in marrying underage girls. We have so many things that we cannot even go into them. That we cannot even go into. But ẹ̀yin gangan lẹ máa ń tọwọ́ bọ ìjọmọlúàbí ara yín, lẹ máa ń tọwọ́ bọ ìjọmọlúàbí other people. Lẹ́yìn pé ká rí nǹkan tí ò dáa, ká address ẹ̀, ká pamọ́, ká tún ṣe. Ẹ ní education, ẹ ní awareness yẹn débi pé all you want to do is gara ẹ̀yin oní Muslim brothers ẹ ti jù lọ sí Facebook, ẹ ti yankanyama, ẹ ti sọ gbogbo, ẹ ti fọ́ gbogbo ẹ lójú síbẹ̀, ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún wá ẹ̀yin lẹ gbé trade yẹn wọnú Facebook yìí, ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìgbà tẹ́ bá jà yẹn tán tẹ́ búra yín tán pòpòpòpòpòpò lẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún wá padà wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún wá máa sọ pé ń ṣe àtúnṣe ẹ pẹ̀lú àwọn tó gbé trend yẹn wá sí Facebook. Is that the kind of Islam I want to follow? Omoba says, hypocrisy is what is killing some Islamic leaders and they refuse to tell and teach the truth. That's if they know the truth. That's if they know the truth. Unfortunately, some of them don't know. Ṣé Saudi Arabia, ṣé wọn pa Khashoggi, Daddy Pie, ẹ gbàgbé ni, 26, ẹ gbàgbé ni, Alhaja Kubra, ẹ gbàgbé ni, ẹ gbàgbé ni, Ìgbà Ìlọ́lá, ẹ gbàgbé ni, Bímpé, ẹ gbàgbé ni, everybody. Gbogbo ọlọ́gbọ́n èèyàn tó wà ń bíbà, ẹ gbàgbé ni, ṣé Saudi wọn pa Khashoggi ni, wọ́n pa wọn kún síwẹ́, wọ́n pa ní ọ̀nà tó jẹ́ pé wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ fi pààyàn láyé. Mo mọ èèyàn tó torí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó renounce Islam ní ìlú òyìnbó ni. Mo mọ èèyàn tó torí incident Khashoggi tí wọ́n renounce Islam nítorí ẹ̀. But a máa ń sọ pé irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn náà gangan wọn gíríkì tó nínú ẹ̀sìn wọn, because tó bá gíríkì tó kò sí nǹkan tí anybody lè ṣe tó máa mú ẹ sọ pé ìwọ renounce Islam, because Islam títí wọn ni wọ́n practice yẹn. Meanwhile irú wọn gangan náà máa sọ fún ẹ pé ìwọ practice Islam tó dáa. Mo ti rẹ́ni tó wò mí ṣoṣo rí pé ṣebí ẹ má dá lóhùn Christian ni mo ní kò ṣe nǹkan kan. What matters if I'm a Christian? What does it matter? Kí ló ṣe kàn ẹ́? You can call me anything. Ṣé o ló máa sọ nǹkan tí mo jẹ́ fún mi ni? Wọ́n kọ́ ló máa sọ nǹkan tí mo jẹ́ fún mi náà. Tell them, oh, stop bringing people down. It's totally unacceptable by Almighty God. Yeah. Some of them know the truth, but I see pangoku. Huh? Ṣé ẹ gbàgbé? You know, we get messages every time. But you know me, I don't put people's names on things. Ṣé àfà tí Ọlọ́run sọ pé gbogbo ọ̀nà, ṣebí Islam sọ pé gbogbo ọ̀nà lẹ lè fi báyàwó yín ṣeré. You can play with your wife in all ways except in a certain way. Àbí? Except in a particularly certain way. Can you not play with your wife? Ṣé àfà tó wà engaged nínú the way that the Quran says not to play with your wife? The àfà that engages in it so much. Tá a mọ̀, tá a gbọ́, tí dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé irú àfà yẹn náà ń bọ́ síta. Ó ń bá ta ni Ọlọ́run jà. Oh, come on. Take some chill pill. And the Walex, ìjọkàn pẹ̀lú. Ṣé àfàtà mọ̀ pé passion títí ẹ nìyẹn? Passion títí ẹ nìyẹn. Mi lè pè nítorí Facebook actual passion títí ẹ nìyẹn. Mi ò lè pè ẹsí tó wà ń bẹ̀, but mo lè pè yòókù. Passion títí ẹ nìyẹn, ìpè kó máa dòdì. Ṣé àfàtà mọ̀ tó ń ṣe yẹn ni? Tó sì wà in the forefront àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. But táwa mọ̀ better, táwa ò lè wá sọ pé báwọn náà ṣe máa ń ṣe kán máa yan kanyama. Àwa lè máa bá wọn sọ privately. Kíní yìí ò dáa, ó lè bà yín lórúkọ jẹ́, ẹ ṣe sùúrù, ẹ sì mẹ̀dọ̀. But bó jẹ́ àwọn ni láàrin ara wọn, wọ́n ti gbéra wọn. A ní àfáà ń fi ipe obìnrin ò bímọ, wọ́n fi ń búra wọn. Ṣé ẹni tó fẹ́ kọ́yàn ní Islam nìyẹn? Ní ọlá ọmọ ọlá rẹ́rìn. Ṣé ẹni tó fẹ́ kọ́yàn 26 àfáà àdófùrọ̀? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, inú wa yìí ó ti gba ọmọ, kò sí nǹkan tí ó lè gbà. Ó ti gba ọmọ, kò sí nǹkan tí ó lè gbà. Sometimes wọn ló ṣe máa ń dàbí pé irú wa àlájú, èmi àti 26 àbí àṣà àlájú. tó ṣe pé nínú ilé láti máa sọ pé ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ìṣí jẹ́jẹ́ wọ́n fẹjọ́ sùn wá lẹ́ni wọ́n fẹjọ́ sùn wá lọ́la nítorí pé wọ́n trust wa pé a lè bá yín sọ wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àṣírí àwọn bò. a sì ń bẹ̀ wọ́n pé kán má lọ bá àwọn èèyàn tó máa tú gbogbo ẹ̀ síta tán túbọ̀ máa ba ẹ̀sìn yín lórúkọ jẹ́ tán máa pẹ̀sìn yín lórúkọ tí ò jẹ́. You condemn ṣé ẹni tó fẹ́ kọ́ mi ní Islam tó ṣe yí pé nígbà táwa kéré nígbà tá à ń kọ́ kéwú because bàbá wa ò jẹ́ ká lọ́lé kéwú tí mo bá wá ráwọn tó ń lọ́lé kéwú ó máa ń wù mí ẹgbà míì máa wá sin àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi lọ a máa ń pe ibì kan ní ọgbà ní Ìdólúwo Street ní Lagos Island some of us may know it tá bá ti wọ Ìdólúwo yẹn báyìí wọ́n ń pè bẹ̀yẹn ní ọgbà yẹn àwọn tó máa ń ta tires the used tires wọ́n á sun táyà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n á ṣe gbẹ ilé kéwú yẹn wá wà ń bẹ̀ lọ́dún náà lọ wọ́n ń pè ní Darussalam dad wa ó mú àfáà níbẹ̀ kó wá máa kọ́ wa ní kéwú nílé gbọ́n torí pé èmi máa ń fẹ́ ṣe àtojúràn mo máa ń fẹ́ lọ sílé kéwú yẹn and the wallet says I know the place kò burú ọgbà ṣála máa ń pè woro báyìí ni woro you just go into it ẹgbẹ́lé afisi ló wà ẹgbẹ́lé afisi ilé afisi dúró báyìí ilé gbajúmọ̀ ló máa kàn then ilé afisi then ọgbà yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ then ilé tiwa number 1 Ọ̀rọ̀gìrì street Ìdólúwo that's my house in between ilé baba afisi àti ilé tiwa ọgbà yẹn wà ń bẹ̀ wàá kàn wọnú ẹ̀ lọ wàá lọ ó wá ní ọgbà tó pọ̀ gan lẹ́yìn wọ́n ṣe lé kéwú síbẹ̀ àwọn àfáàṣe ò ní bàbá wa gbà kó wá máa kọ́ àwa nílé gbogbo àwọn àfáà yìí tó wà ń bẹ̀ gbogbo wọn máa hàn ọ̀ǹtú wọ́n máa ń ṣe eku wọ́n máa ń ṣe ẹja sometimes wọ́n ti bá ti jí lọ bàbá mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ pé mo lọ bẹ̀ o because ó ní kán wá máa kọ́ wa nílé ni tí n bá wá yọ lọ tí mo tẹ̀lé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi lọ gbogbo àwọn tí mo ń sọ ọ̀rẹ́ tí mo ń sọ lẹ́nu they're big lawyers one of them is a judge magistrate wọ́n wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yes ìyá Gani ń ta rice níwájú ilé afisi ìyàwó bàbá afisi kékeré you know wọ́n ṣe eku wọ́n ṣe ẹja wọ́n ṣe ọ̀gà chameleon wọ́n ń jó nǹkan pọ̀ kò sí nǹkan tán kì í ṣe níbẹ̀ àwọn àfáà yẹn tí mo rí so what are we talking about wọ́n ń ṣe lékulẹ́ja yes kẹ́ I saw it mo rí ni kì í ṣe pé wọ́n sọ fún mi so kí là ń yẹ̀yẹ́ ara wa fún kí là ń túdi ara wa síta fún kí ni gbogbo kí ní tà ń ṣe iná ẹnìkan ń ṣe ìṣẹ̀ṣe ẹnìkan ò ṣe ìṣẹ̀ṣe gbogbo ikú àtẹ́já ìgbín tẹ̀ ń sè sínú kòkò fáwọn èèyàn àwọn àfa àwọn yẹn ń gbà yẹn tó ń sè fáwọn èèyàn tó ń jẹ yẹn ẹjọ́ kí ló form part of náà gbogbo àwọn àfa tó ń bá jẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa wà pẹ̀lú àwọn bàbá sàlẹ̀kó tó jẹ́ pé oníṣẹ̀ṣe ni wọ́n ẹjọ́ kí ni ìtumọ̀ kí ni ìtumọ̀ kí ni ìtumọ̀ àwọn àfáwèrè you understand you see tá bá ń sọ ẹ máa sọ pé àbóyá wọn wà láwọn pé kán máa bú yín ẹ ti gungi kọjá ré ẹ ti ń ré bọ́ ẹ ti gungi kọjá ré ẹ ti ń ré bọ́ for real. Mama Ladex ẹ kálẹ́ màmá ẹ kálẹ́ mà Ìlọrin mi sùjàǹbá irọ́ náà ń pa gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n ń ṣe bọ́ màmá nìyẹn ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó náà gbé wọ́n dàgbà síbẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin àfáà yìí ẹ máa ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn bàbá tó wà ń sàlẹ̀ Èkó náà ẹ máa lọ ń ṣáájú ń bẹ̀ náà pẹ̀lú àwọn bàbá oníṣẹ̀ṣe so what are we talking about gangan kò yé mi why can't we live in peace if you have to go to oníṣẹ̀ṣe to do anything do it now àwọn nǹkan tẹ́tí cost tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ ni pé àwọn nǹkan tẹ́tí cost tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ òun ni pé now àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe kan á máa dúró dè yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin mùsùlùmí tẹ̀ ń ṣèjọ̀gbọ̀n yìí pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ Tani Olohun yìí tí ẹ bá tètè fawọ́ sẹ́yìn and exercise some level of humanity wọ́n á dúró dè yín ṣebí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń lọ sọ́jà tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀yin àfà tẹ́ máa lọ ń reku tẹ́ máa lọ ń rẹja lọ́dọ̀ àwọn eléku lọ́dọ̀ àwọn ẹlẹ́ja ẹ lè lọ mọ́ ó di pé àwọn ọmọ yín lè rán lọ ìǹtẹ́ tí ń ṣe tẹ́nìkan kan ò bá yín tọwọ́ bọ̀ until pé àwọn kan dìde tán náà wọn ni advocate Ọlọ́run tán náà wọn ni sub messenger Ànábì peace be upon him ṣé Ọlọ́run béèrè help lọ́wọ́ anybody ni ṣé Ọlọ́run ní kíyàn kankan jà fún un ni gbogbo àwọn tó máa ń wá láti náà tó máa ń ṣe fíìn ta ló ní òun gbélé kò yẹn nọ́mbẹ̀ yẹn Andy Walex Mama Ladex ẹran tí àwọn mọ́là tó máa ń ṣe fíìn ṣé kùránì náà fi ń ṣe fíìn yẹn ni ṣé bí wọ́n máa ń so bàǹtẹ́ mọ́dì wọ́n lè so bàǹtẹ́ 20 mọ́dì wọ́n lè so bàǹtẹ́ 50 mọ́ ìdí wọn ò ní wọṣọ wọ́n á gé ojú wọn báyìí wọ́n á fi ọ̀bẹ sí ẹ lè ní àbámọ̀dá ni ẹ lè ní magic ni you can call it anything bó ṣe bí ilẹ̀ haúsá náà ti wá gbogbo wa sì máa ń wò a sì máa ń enjoy ẹ a sì máa ń fún wọn lówó it forms part of their ìṣẹ̀ṣe let them practice what they know don't condemn anybody wọ́n á mú ojú wọn báyìí fẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá rí rí for you that have not seen it before wọ́n á mú eyelid wọn báyìí wọ́n á fọ̀bẹ̀gẹ̀ if you know about it give me love and like if you know about what I'm saying click love and like button wọ́n á mú ojú yẹn wọ́n á dé bá fíìn wọ́n á mú etí yẹn wọ́n á fọ̀bẹ̀ sí fíìn wọ́n á mú ọ̀pá wọn bá ìfín wọ́n á mú ikùn wọn pam ọ̀bẹ ńlá ni o sword fi wọ́n sì máa gé you can call it magic ilẹ̀ haúsá ṣáná ti wá ilẹ̀ haúsá òun ni wọ́n ti wá àbílẹ̀ haúsá kọ́ náà ti wá kí ni nǹkan tá à ń sọ gangan èsì fi oníkálukú lẹ̀ kó oníkálukú ṣe tiẹ̀ àwa ò ní yé pariwo religious tolerance until it'll catch like wildfire. We've said so much of the kind of Muslims that cannot teach us Islam. We have said so much of the kind of Christians that cannot teach us Christianity, including people like Baba Oyedeko, people like Baba Lataren, people like Baba Redeem, people like all of the big names. You see, somebody was here yesterday or day before. He said, Kola Joseph, he said, as a Catholic person, a 62-year-old man, born and bred in Lagos, a Lagosian, pé òun ò tiẹ̀ ka àwọn Pentecostal churches yẹn, ó ní òun ò tiẹ̀ ka àwọn kún church. He is a Christian man, he is Catholic. Ó ní òun ò tiẹ̀ ka àwọn kún church, pẹ́rẹ́, a ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan tó ń bẹ lọ́hùn. Tí Kọ́lá bá máa sọ̀rọ̀, Kọ́lá sọ fún, ó ní àwọn church tó ń lọ yẹn ni wọ́n máa dà yín láàmú ni because òyìnbó ni kò sí ìtò kan, ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ bó ṣe rí ni. Àwọn church tó ń lọ yẹn ni. These kind of people cannot teach me their religion because I have seen certain actions of theirs that will never endear me to their own kind of Christianity or their own kind of Islam. So I've got to know my own ish. I've got to know my own Islam if I want to practice it. I've got to know my own Christianity if I want to practice it. So if you choose to practice any religion, know it. Listen, if you want to worship Oshoshengeshe, read about it. Make inquiries. Go to Ibitontimbo Oshun. Go. Omi ni gbogbo wa ti ṣe wá láyé. Tí ọmọ bá wà ní ikùn obìnrin, tí ọmọ bá wà nínú wa báyìí, nínú amniotic fluid láti máa flow. If you don't know where you're coming from, you will never know where you're going. Kí ni ọmọ máa ń flow nínú ẹ̀? Tí ọmọ bá ń yí báyìí, tó bá ń yí báyìí, àtìgbà tí ọmọ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láyé, bí omi ni, ṣe bí àtọ̀, ṣe bí omi ni, ṣe bí oh no. Have you seen the eggs? Eggs obìnrin tó ń di ọmọ pẹ̀lú sperm. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ti rí tó bá rí dòmdòmdòm báyìí lórí omi á wá dàpọ̀ ọmọ yẹn á wá máa dàgbà inú amniotic fluid. Ọmọ tí amniotic fluid bá tán ní inú obìnrin ṣé mọ̀ pé ọmọ náà á kú. Hello, wọ́n bá fẹ́ ṣe test wọ́n á mú amniotic fluid yẹn wọ́n á yọ wọ́n á drain díẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀ wọ́n á lọ test ẹ̀. So what are we talking about gbogbo náà? Omi ni gbogbo wa bá wá sáyé. Omi ni gbogbo wa bá wá sáyé. So why condemn ẹnìkan tó sọ pé òun ń bọ Ọ̀ṣun? Why? Tí n bá rọ́ lọ́ṣun màá kí wọn ni. Yèyé Ọ̀ṣun, oore yèyé o, Ọ̀ṣun ṣẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ṣẹ̀. That is why I learn about other people's religion so that I can be comfortable around them and they can be comfortable around me. Tí n bá rọ́ lọ́bàtálá, Ọbàtálá, Ọbàtásà, wà kí wọn, wà gẹ̀ wọn. Tí n bá rọ́ nífá, àbọ̀rú o, àbọ̀yè. Tí n bá rẹ́ lẹ́sìn ìbílẹ̀, depending on in tó bá belong sí. But you have to know it. Tí n bá máa kí ní ogún àtọ́, máa kí ní ogún àtọ́ ẹ̀. Nítorí pé màá mọ nǹkan tó belong sí, màá lè mọ bí mo ṣe máa kí. Àbọ̀rú àbọ̀yè o, àbọ̀yè bọ́ ṣíṣe, àsúre ìwòrìwò fún àṣẹ apẹ́lẹ́nu ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Òun ni nǹkan tí sísá wa kan kọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé tí wọn bá máa kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa ní Yorùbá ethics, ẹlòmíì bá tiẹ̀ gbọ́ tó ń kíyàn pé abọ́rúbọ yìí o, abọ́yìnbọ́ ṣíṣe, àsúre ìwòrìwò fún, á dá fún yín o, á sàn fún yín. Ọmọ mi tá a bá tètè sí ní pé àwọn ọmọ wa bọ̀ nísìn, á ní ọ̀fọ̀ là ń pa, á ní it is evil, isn't it? Níwájú ilé àwọn ọ̀gbàrà. Ilé ọ̀gbàrà is further down. No. Ibi tí mò ń sọ, tó bá ń bọ̀ láti reclamation, if you are coming from reclamation, tó bá ti bọ̀ ó ti kọjá ilé Ìbòǹbàtà, ó ti kọjá gbogbo bẹ̀ yẹn, títí tó wà wájú ilé Ìbòǹbàtà ló lọ sí Àjàyí bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀. O lè gba bẹ̀, o dẹ̀ tún lè gba ìsàlẹ̀ lọ́hùn lọ́nà reclamation, but tó ń bọ̀ lókè tó ń lọ sí Dùmàgbò. So you start Ìdolúwo from ilé àwọn Thomas. You know, gbogbo wa la máa múra wa ní Ìdolúwo, house by house. We know all the family houses. Tó bá ti kọjá ilé Ìbòǹbàtà, wà lọ wà dé ilé àwọn Gbajúmọ̀, wà kúrò ilé àwọn Gbajúmọ̀, wà dé ilé Àfìsí méjì báyìí, bàbá Àfìsí kọ́ ló ń fọ̀rùn kẹ́wọn bàbá dáadáa. Now wà wá dé ọ̀dọ̀ tiwa, títì wa wà ń bẹ, títì yẹn ni Ọ̀rọ̀gìrì street tó lọ sí ẹnu ọwá. So before ilé ọ̀dọ̀ tiwa ni ọgbà wà. Tó bá ti kọjá títì Ọ̀rọ̀gìrì, ilé àwọn Ṣítàbé ló wà ń bẹ, ilé Òjìkùtù. After ilé Òjìkùtù ni ilé Àjàlá travel all over the world. Ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní àwọn ilé ọ̀gbàrà. And I'm talking on the left hand side. Then on the right hand side, àwọn ilé pọ̀ lọ́bẹ̀, ilé Baboyè, gbogbo ẹ̀ tó lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn. So we're not talking of the same place, but it is the same area. Maybe you're mixing it up. Hatred has killed love in our society, and this needs to be corrected. Ọmọ àdúgbò ni mi. Ilé ọ̀gbàrà ó sì bẹ́ẹ̀. Òkè lọ́hùn ilé ọ̀gbàrà wa. The Supreme Creator, those who need help, it's human beings that need help. Allah says we can't. You can't fight. You can't fight for God. You can't. Yes. You can't fight for God. I need to hug this woman. First time coming across her page. I'm not regretting stopping by. Oh, thank you. I need to. I feel like I do it. For real. I knew them. We live together. Don't get me wrong. They are all good alphas. They don't behave like all these new alphas. Honestly, in Tanzania, they all lived inside Iga. And they don't bother when they are doing Isese inside Iga. There were so many of them. On our Lagos Island, Nisa Lekowa, there were so many of us. We lived happily together. We lived happily together. Yes. Yes, Latiraji, Ben Yeshe. Good evening, Nafisa. Yes. Àwọn àfà sọmọrí àfà tó jẹ́ pé ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó iná gbé tó dẹ̀ ń gbé láàrin àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe wọ́n mọ̀ gbà tó ń ṣòro kò kàn wọ́n. We all lived together. Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn Catholic wà ń bẹ̀. Ìgbà yẹn àwọn Pentecostal yìí àmọ́ wọn àwọn Pentecostal tó wá bayé jẹ́ yìí ọ̀bayé jẹ́ ni wọ́n àwọn ní Pentecostal yìí for real. Àmọ́ wọn rí pẹ́rẹ́pẹ́rẹ́. Wọ́n ti bá débi nísìn tó jẹ́ pé tí n bá tiẹ̀ tètè mọ̀ pé Pentecostal lèèyàn èmi pàápàá kì í fẹ́ yára sí wọn torí mi ì fẹ́ kọjá àyè mi torí ojoojúmọ́ náà máa ń jáde pẹ̀lú òfin oríṣiríṣi. Àwọn náà máa mọ ẹni tí kán bá ṣe àwọn náà máa mọ ẹni tí kán má bá ṣe. Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́ pé ó balẹ̀ orí gbogbo wa Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run gbogbo wa ni tó jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹ̀dá ni adẹ́dá aṣẹ̀dá Elédùmarè. Kí ló dé gangan? Ẹ sì fẹ́ lẹ́sìn sílẹ̀ kó ṣe ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀. Tolerate one another and their religion. Tolerate one another and our religion. Ẹ fẹ́ pa Tani Ọlọ́run, ẹ lè rí pa. For real. I know that's what some of you wish. And like I've been saying for ages, I'm not saying Tani Ọlọ́run, has done something, nice. But in all that he may have done that is not nice, is it not action that brings forth reaction? How did you both get there? Atenite and Batanyolonja and Tanyolon himself, how did you get to that point? When you started all your altercations between you two, I want elders in one when you come by in that sea, or won't pay you down. Some of the so-called Alfa still have Ifa in Igbodu. Don't let them fool us. We eat Christmas. Oh, we will eat Onjailegun. We will watch Ololu. Aye o pare. Abioton. Abokuni. Are we sleeping? Hello, somebody. Click love and like so that I know that you are there. Ṣé mi nìkan ló ń yà lẹ́nu ni? Ipe, how did we get here? Ipe, how did we get here? In all my 5 decades and 5 years, mi ò tí ríru ànímọ́ tó tó ìrí láàrin ẹlẹ́sìn. Mi ò tí ríru ẹ̀rí. Mi ò tí ríru ànímọ́ tó tó yẹn rí. Oh, how do you hug this woman? Okay, I'm sending you hugs. I'm sending you virtual hugs. Ojúkò Olúwaṣeunfúnkẹ́. At what age? Lọ́mọdún mélòó la ní wà bold? Lọ́mọdún mélòó la ní wà bold? At what age? Kí la tún wá Ojúkò ọ̀rẹ́ wa? Tomorrow, the only thing they can say, let me prepare your mind. Be prepared. The only thing they can say, they will abuse me. My first name will be Ashewo. Get used to it so that when you see it, it won't be strange to you. My second name will be Ashewo. My middle name. My last name and surname will be Ashewo. That is it. But then, if you hear it, please reply them. Say to them that if you have this kind of woman as your mother, as your sister, as your auntie, as your friend, that is so beautiful like this, what else do you expect? So don't worry. Why won't I be bold? I have seen 99, 100 is bullshit. There's nothing else to be said. Those are the 3 names. So don't expect it less. So I'm not bothered. But that somebody like me will not speak the truth at my odd old age. Come on. Kilotoku, what are we looking for? I want to live and be remembered for the fact that I spoke the truth and I spoke up. They just want to make Ilorin a Muslim state. Good for them. Let them go and deal with it if they want to make it a Muslim state. Problem on here. We all live together in love and we married together before now. I just think about it and say, how on earth did we get here? I can't think it in my head. Honestly, tonight, I was going to do a chat about that doctor, to harvest organ. He's a fake doctor, actually. Because I was going to talk about President Tinubu going to the United Arab Emirates. Want to lift ban on visa. Want to lift visa ban for àwọn to fẹ́ máa lọ sí United Arab Emirates. Lato lalo, you can apply for your Dubai visa and get it. To share good news and to let our people know, create the awareness. Listen, be careful if you go to doctors. Some doctors, they are not actually qualified. Please ensure you're not going to quack doctors. Ask questions when you go to a doctor. If you suspect foul play, ask questions. That's what I was going to talk about. I just wanted to mention religion, tolerance a little bit. But the more we talk about it, the more repulsive it is to me. The more we talk about it, the more it eats me deep. I am moved to tears at what I saw in the court hearing today of Tanyolon. I am moved to tears. It is of concern to me. People of the Islamic and Christian faith that I have spoken to in the last God knows how long, and how they are talking about converting to isese. And I encourage them, saying that nobody can stop you. If you erect a shrine if you invite me, I will come there and worship what you worship with you, because I have regard for your religion. And I expect you to have regard for mine. If you worship Osonyi, I come there, I will worship Osonyi with you. I don't have problem. You are worshiping Oshun, I will worship it with you. Period. I will greet her. Ore yeye Oshun, Oshun Shengeshe. The little that I know, I will greet you in that way. If I may need help, I will go on my Google. Hello, Google. Dear Google, how are you, Mr. Google? Mr. Google, please, I want to... Look, Mr. Google, dear Mr. Google, I'm writing it. Dear Mr. Google, please, how do you greet Oshun? How to greet people. Basic English, I'm not putting grammar. How to greet people of the Oshun faith or Oshun adherents. How to greet Oshun adherents. Make it your friend. That is why we said we'll be giving you data. Only Owambe. Ore ye. Honoring the Yoruba goddess Oshun. Only Owambe. Alchemist kitchen look be daddy. Ore ye. Oyinbo leni to ko. Look. Nova Scott James. Oyinbo loko. Look. Ah, my shoe. Me little back camera. Me little back camera. Jerry, stand here and block it. It is written by Nova Scott James. This piece of writing is intended to be a guide for utilizing altars as a spiritual technology to channel creative genius. These are the things that I read. These are the books that I read. You know, Oyinbo loko. I will focus on ways to honor the Yoruba Orisha Oshun, who presides over the divine flow of creativity, beauty, love, fertility, and abundance. The Yoruba faith is rooted in Nigeria and consists of the base codes for spiritual traditions such as Ife, Santeria, Umbanda, Candomblé, and a great number of other spiritual traditions across the African diaspora. Now, when you hear Santeria, Umbanda, Candomblé, they are the South American names that they have given to some orishas. That's the way they know to pronounce them. The orishas are deities within traditions of the Yoruba faith. They represent spiritual essences and codes. Ancient wisdom personified. The most popular of the orishas are Obatala, Obatasa, Eligua, Yamaya, which is Yemoja, Shango, Oya, Ogun. By honoring and paying respect to the orishas through prayer and offerings, one can open a clear channel of communication to receive their wisdom and guidance. I have seen some of the orishas appear to me as clear as day and maintain a connection to them through prayer and altar work. Of these 7 orishas mentioned above, Oshun has a very special place in my heart. And one book is saying to you that you should forget about your religion, the religion that birthed you, that birthed your father, your father's father, your father's father's fathers, your father's 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 fathers. I said yesterday, Moni melo nu wambi to jomo Yoruba ni won bu nkan sínú ẹ̀kọ ni aje 80 something ni bi bai tó bá máa pé márùn kò lè tó mẹ́wàá tó jẹ́ pé when you were growing up wọ́n fi nǹkan fọ́ ẹ̀kọ fún mú ẹ fún tí wọ́n mú ẹbu kan tí wọ́n bù sínú ẹ̀kọ tí wọ́n fọ́ tí wọ́n ní kó gbé mu. I had it. How many of you did not have it? Mélòó nu wa ni wọ́n kọ gbẹ́rẹ́ sí lójú, àbí lórí, àbí lọ́wọ́, àbí lẹ́yìn, àbí níbi ìbàdí, àbátẹ̀ẹsẹ̀, or any other part of our body tó lè jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá. Wọ́n ní kò sí. Ẹ̀ ń sùn, àbẹ́ ẹ̀ ń gbọ́. Wake up somebody. Share the video. Òyìnbó ní honoring Ọ̀ṣun has the capacity to broaden your consciousness in a way that expands your capacity to receive, hold, digest, and translate creative genius with power, wisdom, and grace. Ó pọ̀, ó gùn. Ìgbà tó désàlẹ̀. Wọ́n wá kọ bí wọ́n ṣe máa kí ẹni tó ń ṣe Ọ̀ṣun. Ó ní Ore yeye o. Ore yeye Ọ̀ṣun. It's a long write-up. If you want me to share it, I can share it on the page. Arinola baby, ọkọ mi kalẹ̀. Kú àtàárọ̀. Smell the coffee. Ó ń fi mí rẹ́rìn. Ọmọ ńlá. Ṣó dà kó máa fi mí rẹ́rìn Arinola. Àǹtí mi ńkọ́. The whole week has been so busy for me. Má pè ẹ́ ọkọ mi, má pè yín. Má kí ẹ, má káǹtí mi náà, má kọ́ ọmọ mi. Báńkì wọn. Umi Amudani, my mother do mix that concoction for us at every weekend. Ọmọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Olúwẹrẹ Màgbójò. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ìwọ ntí ẹ ọmọ mi ni ẹ, mú mọ̀. Ṣé bọ́ ọmọ tèmi ni ẹ, ọmọ mi ni wọ Arinola, mú mọ̀. If not for my grandma, maybe you won't know me. Wọ́n sì gbẹ́rẹ́ sí èmi ní gbogbo ara ni because I used to be very sick. Ló bá tán. What are we talking about? Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá gidi, ọmọ Yorùbá. Ipe wọn sì gbẹ́rẹ́ sí ẹ lára. Mo ní tá bá pé mẹ́wàá. Tá bá pé márùn-ún a lè pé mẹ́wàá. So what are we talking about? Account ibo lẹ fẹ́ kọ gbogbo gbẹ́rẹ́ yẹn sí náà. Mo yẹ àfáà tó máa ń so oúnjẹ mọ́ndì tán bá ń jáde. Mo ní mọ́ṣáláṣí Ìdólúwo. I was a young girl. Ní mọ́ṣáláṣí Ìdólúwo. Ṣé mo pé mi ò bó ẹnu sọ? Àwọn bọ̀dá wa ti wà ń sìn tán ti joyè ńbẹ̀. Ní mọ́ṣáláṣí wa ní Ìdólúwo. Kì í ṣe big mosque, central mosque, Àwárò Islam. Mọ́ṣáláṣí Ìdólúwo. I was a young girl. Àfáà àti làdáni ń jà. Imam àti làdáni. Wọ́n yọ oúnjẹ síra wọn ni. Ọdún náà ti pẹ́. I was in my teenage years. What are we talking about? Ìjókòó tó yẹ náà ń rẹ́rìn. Uncle mi ẹ kálẹ́ sà. Ibi ni mo ra sápamọ́ sí tá à ń dọ́gbọ́n jayé. Ní ká ṣe time there, you know, we're giving it some more time. Then the barista thing will start ní pẹrẹwu. We're just cooking up some stuff, sir. Clearly I feel sadinrigo. So ibi ni mo ra sápamọ́ sí jẹ́jẹ́. Mi mọ̀ pé má rí mi bí báyìí. I hide in this page. Ẹ kálẹ́ sà. Àwọn àbúrò mi ńkọ́. I'm making you laugh. Rizka Tayo ni tèmi ní kò sí o. Like us 4 times before. And I'm here now. Wọ́n ṣá mi ní ṣàkúṣà. Ẹ ń balẹ̀ onílé jẹ́ in the name of religion. Ẹ dárin àwọn èèyàn rú. Ọkọ àti ìyàwó, ẹ̀gbọ́n àtàbúrò, siblings. Wọ́n bá ti wá ṣe àwọn ẹ̀sìn yín, ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọ́ wọn ní kọ̀kúkọ̀. If you want to, at the end of the write-up, wọ́n ní Ore yeye o. You understand? Nah. Mo fẹ́ béèrè pé báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa kí onífá. And don't forget, I said I am going to teach us a ritual. So ṣe ti rí pé wọ́n máa bú mi dáadáa. But don't worry, when you hear that èèyàn kan bú mi, don't worry about it. We'll just come out and do show again. We won't even go into it. Don't worry. Nasiru Rajini, I still use it. Kò sọmọ Yorùbá tí kò fi ẹbu fọ́kọ mu, tí kò sí gbẹ́rẹ́, ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́, kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín. Ó máa yẹ yín ni, kò ní yẹ lẹ̀ fún yín. Now, mo fẹ́ sọ pé báwo náà ṣe ń kí onífá. Ṣé ti rí pé wọ́n ti kọ́ wa wọ́n ṣe ń kí Ọlọ́ṣun. Okay, how do you greet Ifá adherents? How to greet? Ṣé rí pé òyìnbó kéékèèké là ń lò. How to greet Ifá adherents? We must learn by force by fire. We must learn. Ifá adherents. Now, listen to this. Spirit of destiny, I am greeting you. Spirit of destiny, I am greeting you. Spirit of destiny, I am greeting you. Torí pé òyìnbó làwọn tó kọ. Ifá mo pè, Ifá mo pè, Ifá mo pè. Odùduwà mo pè, Odùduwà mo pè, Odùduwà mo pè. Igi ńlá ṣubú ọ̀nà kankan dẹ̀tù. Ọ̀rúnmìlà ní ó di adáríjì. Mo ní ó di adáríjì. Àṣẹ. Tó bá déwájú onífá kankan. Kódà tó bá gbé ìwé dání tó gbé gúgù dání tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, á mọ̀ yí pé o pọ́n ẹ̀sìn òun lé, o bá ń pọ́n ẹ̀sìn òun lé. Wọ́n ní how do you greet a bàbá Ifá? Tí bá fẹ́ kí babaláwo ń sìn, àbọ̀rú o, àbọ̀yè, àbọ̀ṣiṣẹ́. Ó wà ń bẹ̀, use your Google. How do you greet ìyá nífá? Àbọ̀rú, àbọ̀yè, àbọ̀ṣiṣẹ́. Now, babaláwo àbí ìyá nífá ó lè dẹ lóhùn á ní ogbó atọ́, which roughly translate for those of you who may not know. Tọ́n bá ń sọ àwọn kìíní létí yín tẹ máa ní wọ́n ń ṣe ẹbọ ni wọ́n ń ṣe kìíní kan ni. Ogbó atọ́ translate to the offering is made, taken to heaven and accepted. Wàá dàgbà, wàá gbó, wàá tọ́, àsúre ìwòrìwò fún àṣẹ apẹ́lẹ́nu. Ó bá wọ̀n ẹ̀ kò ṣe pẹ̀lú bó bá ti ṣe wọ̀n ẹ̀ ni kò ṣe Islam ẹ̀ kò kàn àwa kò rá wa kò tì wá ṣubú. You can say whatever you like. Crop this video, crop it, put my photo, do anything. It doesn't matter. But that some of us will not say the truth. That some of us will open our eyes and see the way and manner in which religion intolerance has eaten deep into the hearts of our people. Some of us will not keep quiet. Some of us will not keep quiet. Much as you want people to respect your religion, you will not impose that is what some of us stand for. You will not impose your religion on other people and make people, try to sell to people that this religion of Islam and Christianity alone. No way.
This is ODUA TV Watch. Don't forget to subscribe, comment your opinion, like, comment and share so that other people can get access to what you enjoy on our channel. Thank you. We love you.